Hey, fellow artists, welcome. I wasn't expecting to stream at all today. Had quite a busy day. The kitties kept me busy, especially. I'm trying to integrate a kitten indoors with Joser, and it's a bit of a dramatic journey. And so, trying to make this a more harmonious household for all of our new kitties because we want to be able to give them all attention and take care of all of them properly. And it would be so much easier if Brufina, our rescued female kitten, would get along with Joser, my 9-year-old, I guess, American tabby. The orange American tabby you guys see in my videos. Anyway, been working on kitty stuff all day, and just wanted to get on here and relax with you guys and work on our experimental cigar box engraving. During Monday's workshop session, we're going to laser engrave that lid with an image that we're going to generate here today. By the way, before we begin, I will mention this on Monday's stream as well, but I'd like to thank the person who sent me this electric screwdriver kit. I remember, I think it was on Thursday or Friday's live stream when we were installing the hardware onto King Dolphin TV's headstock. Someone mentioned that I needed an electric screwdriver because my drill was just too big for my hands. And yeah, it is an unwieldy thing to operate. Um, and they mentioned that they had small hands too, and that an electric screwdriver would make my life much easier. I think I know who sent this to me, but I am not sure. I wish that they had left a message. When you order stuff on Amazon for other people and it's a gift, you could leave you could leave the giftee a little message. So uh, I'm grateful to whomever sent this. I think it was Wendy, but Wendy, if it wasn't you, let me know. Whomever sent this, thank you so much. Um, we'll unbox it on Monday, and I can't wait to see what attachments are in here. I'm very curious to start using this, and yeah, thank you so much for contributing to my humble workshop. I really appreciate it. First of all, before we do anything, I have an Arturo Fuentes box here, and we have to measure it. So it's exactly 7, let's just keep it simple, 7.9 inches wide and exactly 9.5 inches long. So we're going to give Gemini those dimensions. On Monday, I am going to engrave a I'm going to say laser. I'm going to laser engrave an image into, I should say onto, the lid of a, now I can give it dimensions, of a 9.5 inch long by 7.9 inch wide Arturo Fuentes Fuentes box. Box. Yeah, I already said there was a lid involved. Hey, welcome if you're just joining me now. So I said, hey, hi, Gemini. On Monday, I'm going to laser engrave an image onto the lid of a 9.5-inch long by 7.9-inch wide Arturo Fuentes box. Okay. I would like your help to design, not design, because we're doing the designing here. I would like your help generating the image in image with those dimensions. Okay. I'm going to correct my spelling here. Be generated in a wood cut style. This is very important. Your music symbols. Can you generate this image for me? Question mark. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what happens. It's thinking. Let's see what it comes up with. Huh. It's not oriented the right way. In Arturo Fuentes we trust? No. Yeah, I can tell you right now, this is not going to look good as an engraving. Can you generate a portrait image of a cat in the style of US currency? That should be simple enough. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Liberty feline? One meow. This is much better though, right? This is much better. In cats we trust. Okay. I'm liking it a lot. There's some things we can change here. Liberty feline. The United States of Felinia? What? In the United States of Felinia. Okay. That's really weird, but in cats we trust. I really like that. And I like the one meow. One meow. Although I think we can think of a better name for cat currency. One meow. Let's make this say the United States of America. Why not? I mean, it's going onto it's going to be engraved onto the lid of a cigar box for a cigar box guitar, which is an American folk instrument. Let's have it say the United States of America on the top. How about that? Much better. I mean, if our experiment works out, guys, this Arturo Fuentes box is going to be turned into a cigar box guitar. And so the cigar box guitar is an American folk instrument. Have it say the United States of America. Filania. All right. In cats we trust. Yeah. We trust cats. Plenty Americans that trust cats, so we'll leave that in there. Liberty feline. And I like that it chose an American short hair as the cat to feature on on this thing. Is this image in a woodcut style? Is this image in a woodcut style? Not quite. While both are classic printmaking techniques, this image is designed in the style of steel or copper plate engraving, specifically intaglio printmaking, which is the traditional method used for printing paper currency and banknotes. Here's how they differ. Banknote engraving, this image, uses extremely thin, precise parallel lines, micro stippling, and fire crossed hatching to create smooth gradients, soft shadows, and hyper detailed textures. Woodcut or woodblock printing involves carving away negative space from a woodblock, resulting in bolder, thicker lines, higher contrast between black and white, and a chunkier, more organic relief texture. My lipstick is bothering me. Grr. So while it shares the line-based print aesthetic with woodcuts, the microscopic precision and delicate line work makes it a classic intaglio style line engraving. You know what though? I think this can work on a laser engraver. So I'm just going to download this image. Wait. Well, it has sort of the right dimensions for the Arturo Fuentes box. We can shape it and reshape it inside of Adobe Express. So we'll download this image. Okay. But let's see. Um, let's ask Gemini, do you think this image will look good as a laser engraved image? Or let's be more precise. Do you think a budget laser engraver can do a good job I guess, let's say executing this image? Let's see what it says. Yes, absolutely. A standard budget laser engraver, blah, 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 like a typical 5 watt to 10 watt diode laser, can actually do a fantastic job with this specific artwork, provided you choose the right material and prepare the file correctly. Yeah, I know all about that. Okay. Custom size. Width, it was 7.9 inches. 7.9 inches and 9.5 inches in height. All right, so that's the shape of the lid of our Arturo Fuentes box. Let's drag in our cat image. Look how cute that is. OMG. All right, now, where is the Gemini logo here? I know that it inserted one. Oh, can't really see the Gemini logo. Good. All right. Let's trim this a bit. There we go. It's not exactly the same. I mean, obviously, doesn't have the same dimensions as the Arturo Fuentes box, but what we can do is let's center this image and let's make the background. Is it centered? Let's make the background gray. And that will look good. Well, no, because why are we making it gray? Because I forget. We're not engraving into wood. We're engraving onto a cigar box lid that has been gilded. So there's no need for us to draw in borders. It's going to be the borders are going to be nice and shiny copper. We don't need to do this. Okay, and in fact, we should crop this image a little more. So let's not do that. Let's keep it white. Now let's undo. Okay, let's crop this a little more. Actually, and let's also make it black and white. FX, grayscale. Well, I guess we can play around with the contrast and sharpness in laser Gerbil itself. But let's trim this some more. Okay. Make sure it's centered. Yes. All right. So everything that's white outside of the image is going to be a shiny copper. And what the copper foil is going to look like after we engrave it, I don't know, but I'm really hoping that this works out. I love this image. And if it doesn't work out, this may end up on another cigar box on just regular wood anyway. But hey, Kevin M. Kraft, I didn't notice you were here. I was just Kevin M. Kraft, let me release your chats. Hey Liza, I just happened to see you on. Can't stay long, but what you're doing is interesting. Thank you, Kevin. In Adobe Express. Okay. So this canvas is sized is 300 millimeters by 300 millimeters, the exact size of my Acmer S2 work area. So I'm going to bring in the image we just exported. And we're going to bring it into the canvas. We're going to center it here. Center, center, please center. Hey. There we go. All right. Now we're going to export this. Actually, we can place it closer to the corners now, which makes alignment much easier. The only reason I had to place the last King Dolphin engraving in the center of the canvas was because we were engraving a cigar box that was already attached to the neck of the instrument, and so I couldn't engrave it from the corner like I usually do. This is having it close to the X0, position, aligned to the corner is going to make alignment so much easier. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's download. And it's done. Okay. All right. And I'm going to make sure. Downloads. All right, I got these files ready to go for Monday's stream. And so, thank you for joining me on this little mini journey. I'm going to thank the person who sent this to me. Again, please let me know who you are, um, either through email or in the comment section of a video or during one of my next live streams. Thank you so much, though. Thank you so much. This will be a well loved and well used electric screwdriver, and I'm sure it will make my life much easier. So, thank you. Alrighty, folks. Tomorrow, Lawrence and I will be streaming on his channel. Um, and during his earworms live stream, we're going to have an earworm special about Yorkshire pudding because I'm going to be making Yorkshire pudding live on earworms. Will it be successful? I don't know. I've never made a Yorkshire pudding before. I don't even bake, folks. But the chat over on Lawrence's channel demanded that I learn to make a proper English Yorkshire pudding, and I'm going to attempt to do that. And so join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on the channel at the Wayfair Project, or just do a search for Earworms live stream and you'll find us. Alrighty, folks. Um, Thank you for joining me tonight. And I will see you all in the workshop on Monday. Chaito.